perspective. The great religious historian Houston Smith prefers to think of luck as grace. I was graced with Helen for a neighbor, living just up the road in a two-story duplex commonly known as the high-rise. My first morning in my new home in Val-Marie, she was leaning against the door frame, her own long frame, leaning against the door, in her page boy haircut, in her 1970s glasses, a mischievous grin, cigarette in one hand, couple of freshly knit washcloths in another. Your housewarming gift. See, they finally got the stove out of your living room. Stove, washer, and dryer. I made the mistake of complaining to Roland about the appliances on my rug, not realizing that he indeed was the head of the housing committee. Got a big lesson in patience from him. Prairie time, girl. You're on prairie time now. When in Rome. Oh, please. Roland's never been east of Pontex. Yeah, actually, he said, what are you complaining about? You could open a laundromat. I'm afraid I'm not the evolved, detached, understanding woman I thought I'd become. And thank Christ you'd bore me to tears. Don't worry about Roland. He likes to get people worked up for no damn reason. Yeah, well, he reeled me in good. Don't sweat it. I'm headed over to the colony. See what they got for vegetables. You want to come? Having almost died on the surgery table, Helen has evolved a philosophy of not sweating anything. For her, it doesn't matter whether the glass is half empty or half full. Hell, she's just happy to have a glass. On any given day, she will get in her truck and ask it as if it were her childhood horse, where'd you like to go today? And often it's to the Hutterite colony where she meets discreetly with the young girl to buy dinner buns and vegetables and a pie or two. The girl pockets the money and a couple of cigarettes that Helen gives her and cashes it away for an eventual escape. One day, driving down the highway, headed eventually for home, Helen spotted a stranger walking toward town. She slowed down, rolled down her window, and called out, "Got anything planned for dinner?" "Well, no." "Here, have a pie." One evening, I stood across the road watching Helen watch her plants grow. So I walked on over and asked her what she was doing. Sure enough, she's watching the plants grow. "Hey, see your old stove on the road the other day?" "What? Where?" "Well, Roland decided it would actually fit in the neighbor's place, so he decided he's gonna push it over, but once he got to the top of the hill, he couldn't budge it. So he just left it there." "What hill? There's not hell in Val-Marie." "There is if you're pushing the stove." Once, when pulling her lighter over her back pocket, a folded piece of paper as worn as an old Kleenex fell out. "Oh yeah," she says, opening up the limp note. "This here's what I want sung at my funeral." "Oh, okay. Carry that around with you, do you?" "Yep." "When the sun says hello to..." "Oh yeah, I know this one. We do it in French. Quand le soleil dit bonjour au montagne. Yeah. Don't matter. French, English, I'll be dead anyway. That's a funny thing about people out there. They're not hugely attached, yet poetically sentimental. It's always a revelation what gets kept in back pockets and glove compartments. It was Helen explained to me why people take a long time warming up to new folks. They're just waiting. For what? See how long you plan to stick around. Get too attached to people here and then they leave. Well, I just found out Helen's moving. Her husband got a job in another RM. Calls me over. Hey, Madonna, you want that chair? Pink recliner over there in the corner. Yeah, I see the chair, Helen. It's the only chair in the room. Yeah, I love it. Does this foot lever work? Yeah, you just kick the crap out of it and voila! Great. Now I just gotta figure out how to get over to my place. Piece of cake. We roll it over. Hell, it's all downhill from here.